Let's play a video game. Lobes, what's up, dude? Checking memory. That was actually really good. Really good timing. Let's check the memory card. Why isn't that loading? Why does it say there's not a memory card inserted in slot 1 when there is clearly a memory card inserted in slot 1? I thought this said Ghost Panty at first. And I was like, that's kind of awkward, but I wouldn't put it past this game. Alright, we literally just got Fina in our party and then saved the game. We haven't even fought with her yet. Wow. Yep, I'm putting that on. +2 attack. I might get my butt kicked because I didn't buy anything. So there's this ghost ship, but it's probably not gonna be a ghost ship. It's probably just gonna be like the steam valve is broken or something. It's not like there's ghosts on the actual ghost ship. Oh god, it's a ghost. Ghostoid. It's not even a real ghost. Psh. Knife hurl, paralyzing whip attack on one enemy. That's really expensive. Wait, did it just... Oh, they teleported back. Okay. Get him!
Pretty easy, right, Puffy?
Pretty easy, right, Puffy? The one thing from starting Grandia that gave me trouble so far, the camera movement during battle gives you some eye trouble. Yeah, the thing is it's like, first off, it's an older game, right? So it has that like really low resolution, which is kind of hard to adjust your eyes to. But on top of that, it's what do you call it? It's a 2D background, so it has this weird like zoom. Oh, it's that little skull. Weird zoomy feel to it. Took you 3 hours to finish the scavenger hunt at the beginning? Really? It took me like 5 minutes. I just like accidentally went like the right way. And I know I've played this game before, but I didn't remember where any of the items were. Like we can go down here. Can we now? Can we now? But can we go up here? There's treasure up there. I see like a sword or something. Maybe I didn't see a sword or something. The game menu, the game name in the back of the menu after you win a battle. I don't think that's entirely uncommon. Man, it's really hard to see in here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh! Those are robots? I love how 90s the music is. It just feels like a 90s action flick.
Not bad, eh?
Ba-da-da. That's the ultimate 90s, like, little jingle is ba-da-da in the middle of a, at the end of a bar. Like the first, what's it called? Like a first line of music. And then just like da-da-da every time. I can't think of musical term, but yeah. 40 HP, defense need, slightly salty seed. You don't say. Enjoying some Grandia Steam reviews earlier. Oh boy. Like what? Hey, what's up, Cracky Pot? Steam reviews are the absolute best. If you want a clear example of how to never review a game, go to Steam reviews. His attack was basically just like, calm down.
Not bad, eh?
Clear haven't seen reviews on Amazon? Amazon reviews and eBay reviews, like customer reviews are fine, or product reviews, they're usually pretty okay. But you don't go for like the 5 or the 1-star reviews. Never ever read perfect reviews or the bottom of the barrel reviews. Neither of them are ever going to generate anything of value because it's just someone that's just trying to unapologetically promote something, or they got like it didn't work on their system or something like that because they don't know how to. Wait, what? They didn't know that it was incompatible or something like that. Chobin, thank you for the sub gift to Cyfreak. Welcome back in, dude. Thank you for the support. What? I saw like a way to go and then it like went away. Like a rope or something? Oh, I see. This thing changed my life. It is God's given gift to me. I won the lottery and cured cancer, 5 stars. Yeah, sounds about right.
Look out, Justin!
Wow. Wow, but that was cool, but Justin, that was so uncool. Ah, come on, it was just a little carelessness. 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 That's a trap, Justin. You tend to not be bothered with reviews at all. See, that's the thing though, like when you get like there are reasonable reviews out there and they're usually the 2 to 4 stars. Because those are usually people that have like, 2 brain cells to rub together and that they can give like actual honest feedback instead of it just being like, oh my God, Robbie is so hot. I love Robbie, 10 out of 10, perfect game. Listen, I'm gonna read a review to you, okay? This is the worst game I've ever played, by far, and I'm gonna read the review. Let's see if I can find it. I might have to send the file to someone to find it. There we go. I'm sorry, RPG chick. All right. This is a review given to Ephemeral Fantasia, which in my opinion is objectively the worst game in existence. It's really bad. It is a horrible, horrible, terrible, awful game. And you should definitely play it blind without a guide or receiving help or guidance of any kind and just try to figure it out, okay? Here's the review. And this is a 9 out of 10 review, and this is why you don't go for the high score reviews unless you can browse it and say, oh look, there's actually reasonable feedback here, okay? Andrew A says, on September 17th, 2003, which is about 2 years after the game came out, I love this game. It may be a bit complex, that's an understatement of the year, but when you begin to understand, it'll fit like a glove, kinda like Rummy in her uniform. Anyway, the only thing I hate about this game is the fact that no one has a clue how to get the main character and Rummy together in the ending, but I won't give up. I'll keep on searching, but in the meantime, I can write down a few fanfics based on the game, with me as the hero. Why? Because I can. Besides, I love Rummy, not just because of her figure. I'm beyond that. Her smile while she blushes is so cute, and her emerald eyes would make some of the guys wonder what it would be like to marry her. I know I do. Nine out of 10 on one of the worst games ever made in the history of time, because for whatever reason that kid, clearly a kid, had a particular attachment to Rummy. Yeah. This post right here, officer. See, I know what the thing is, RPG check. I knew what the name of the file was, but I didn't know where on my files it was, so it was easy to just search for it while trying to send it to you. So yeah, there you go. One of the worst games I've ever played, but someone still gives it a 9 out of 10 because they had a particular attraction to some big-chested character wearing a tight leotard. And that's the integrity of the reviewer, you know, that's all they had to offer. So yeah, don't trust reviews that are near perfect scores usually. Unless it's been critically acclaimed in the past, you know, and even then you need to be wary. You need to do like a quick perusal of it or whatever, and see if there's actually value to the review or not. Looks like I could get down there and I could go up and then go to that netting over there. I want to go. Oh, there's a hole there, so I think I have to go this way. Wonder if I could fall in there. Nah. A 10 in 2008 is different than a 10 in 2018. I don't know. Game reviewers still don't understand the fact that average is not 7. So I mean, I have a hard time believing that. I don't like those teleporting ghosties. They throw me for a loop when I'm trying to murder their faces.
Pretty easy.
Yeah, clearly Rummy's body had nothing to do with it. Also, the characters in that game were kind of ugly, like all of them. They had these like weird scrunched faces, like the top and the bottom of their face had been put in a vise and just like smushed cartoon style, you know? What's this, Rageson? Is that like the Final Fantasy VIII Remaster review? Where people don't understand how visuals work in a retro era? Wind resistance? Yeah. You give my review of the review 9 out of 10? No, you give it a 10 out of 10 for the review of the review. Nice. I mean, that's because it's critically acclaimed, though. It deserves the 10. Oh my god. Justin, please. Justin, please. Whenever I do a safety strat in this game, it's gonna be just in case. The main character's name is Justin, by the way. In case you didn't pick up on that. Very obvious joke. Get him, Sue! Sue them for all they're worth.
All right, we won.
Well, the problem with the FF8 remaster, Fondmaster, isn't that it's graphically poor. It's that people don't realize what visually improving something is without altering the assets. Like the altering the resolution of the assets, rather, like not changing out polygons. Smoothing over everything just makes the rough edges of old PlayStation games more apparent. And every time you remaster a PlayStation game, it's gonna look probably worse than the FF8 remaster, but no better. That's for sure. So people don't understand that. They were expecting remake, and when they got a remaster, they complained about it. And it's really well done, which is a shame, because it just discourages any other kind of work like that ever being done again. Although, to be honest, I'd rather new games come out than remasters anyway. But yeah. Yeah, it's the same thing with the Grandia HD remaster. All the edges are gonna look sharper and more apparent, like the weird polygons and stuff, because they don't replace the polygons, they just smooth out the textures. That's what a remaster does. It makes it ready for a high resolution environment, but it can't magically make pixels appear. It can only improve the textures of the pixels. That's it. That's all you can do. Because it does, like, you don't, God. Listen, if you took the frame off of the Mona Lisa, it's not like there's extra art on the side of it. You know, it's not like there's more there. It's whatever there is. That's it. That's the painting. You know, you don't get anything else. So like to say that they should have like made the game 1080 is just ignorance. I know, Zordon. That's because you're not an idiot, though.
Not bad, eh?
And it's different with 3D visuals. So in Grandia HD Remaster, the field, the actual map field is in fact widescreen, but that's because this is 3D and all you need to do is expand the camera. But if you have a picture that is a set amount of pixels, you can't expand what's not there. And so FF8 having only 2D pre-rendered backgrounds can't be widescreen. It can't. It literally cannot. Unless you just have a black bar, which is, hey, what you get anyway.
Pretty easy, right, Puffy?
Puff, puff! Yeah, removing scan lines from a lot of older games make them look worse too, because you realize how sharp the pixels get and it makes it look really grainy instead of it's kind of like melding them together in a nice little smoothing out that the low resolution televisions and stuff did. I wonder if I could like drop down onto the stairway. Nah. Nah. Puff, puff! Yes, this game has puff, puff too. That's a trap. It's so a trap. See, told you, trap. Pirate hat. Has a skull and crossbones. Oh my god, Justin. He's gonna get all the hokey frickin' gear, isn't he? Pirate hats and stuff. Hey, what's up, Eagle Falcon? Da, 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 da. Look at that treasure. That is totally a treasure and not a trap whatsoever. Yeah, FFA Remaster did exactly what was promised. Exactly. What's the hint do? Let's say monsters have attributes. Monsters that seem related to water are vulnerable to fire. Monsters that seem related to fire are susceptible to water and cold. Attacks and striking a monster's vulnerability of increased power. Wow, no kidding, huh? Amazing. Not a trap. Adam's sword. It feels like an endgame weapon, like adamantite. Wow, big upgrade. The real issue isn't even like ungratefulness per se, it's complete ignorance. It's a total lack of knowledge on what a remaster is and how visual improvements work and what it means to improve the visual of a 4x3 game with 2D backgrounds, you know? They don't get that, like, there isn't anything to expand to make it a 16:9 game. Like, you can't just magically make visuals appear. I mean, you can draw over it and make it expanded, but that's like remaking the entire game at that point, you know? Yeah, they'll just claim lazy devs, right? Exactly. Which is not what a remaster, like, but that's the thing though, is they're not being lazy because a remaster is just a visual improvement, a visual smoothing in order to release it on a modern console, which is exactly what they did, you know? I think FF8 is the best Final Fantasy port / remaster we've ever had. I know, Biff Tech, I know, man. But I can try. I can try, dude. You know, I do have people here, and hopefully they're listening, and helps them understand a higher, like, in a more meaningful way, what the FF8 remaster is and why it is the way it is. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Debate me, you know, if you don't agree with me. I'd love to hear what you have to say. Because there's also a lot of talk about how they copied assets from like somebody else's modification of like the card backs on the Triple Triad. But what they don't understand is that the mod is literally taking assets from FF8 and then so like they stole the assets to make their mod, and then they're mad that they used one that was similar to theirs, which in fact wasn't even really much different from their original card backs anyway. So it's like they didn't, you stole it, and then they used their own assets? Question mark? There's also a discussion going around how they think the FF8 PC with mods is better looking, and it's not. It's actually quite a bit worse looking. RPG Chick, Zohar, and Kanebu, also with the hosts. Thank you. Oh, hey, a button. Appreciate the host, guys. Thank you. Yeah, I saw the comparisons too. They were trying really hard to cherry pick the images too, to make it look like they had the biggest advantage for the PC. And it was pathetic. It was a really pathetic attempt. Raven said thank you for the host as well. Appreciate it, guys. Thanks. But anyway, we're playing Grandia. I love the FF8 remaster, and I'm very picky about FF ports, side games, remakes, and stuff like that. I am incredibly picky, but man, that one was so good. But yeah, actually, the Final Fantasy VIII remaster playthrough, all of it is on YouTube. So if you wanted to watch the whole thing, it's in a playlist. You can actually just do... Well, that works. That works. And you can watch the whole playthrough, and you can hear me talk about it all the way through. If you're really concerned and curious about it, it's right there. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Smash that like button. Okay. I hate myself. I'm so sorry. I think we can just go. Careful, I have a bad feeling, like a predator stalking its prey. But Fina, this is a ghost ship. How does it catch its prey? Justin, the prey is already here. Huh? Here? Do you mean us? Justin, look around carefully, or it could be fatal. I should make a sellout command and it just says, give me your money, smile. That would be actual sellout. The coastlines aren't quite right. Must be a very ancient chart. I don't have any Merc yet. I've been working really hard on figuring out Merc, and I just don't. Wow, a ship with a tiller is pretty unusual now. Yeah, really seems like a ghost ship. Hey, what's this? Looks like the ship's logs. Maybe the log contains a clue to the mystery. Let's read it. The ship was finally caught by the tentacles of the beast. No choice but to make a final stand. Unless we kill that accursed monster, a voyage has no tomorrow. It ends here. Monster? What could that mean? Shh, quiet. Something's here. Be careful. Oh. This guy looks friendly. Be careful. This is the monster. That's essentially what they were expecting. Fawn Master was a remake. You have two of the Fiesta Surge shirts, didn't get a chance to get the 2019 version. Oh. Well, so here's the problem with emotes on a shirt, is that I have to buy commercial rights for it, which is like 3 times the cost of the emote that I originally paid for. And it's kind of really ridiculous, but basically, it's unlikely that I'll have an emote shirt of just an emote. So I'm looking for some unique art instead. A onesie of Hiso and a Chocobo onesie. Oh my gosh, now we're talking. Oh, they got tentacles. We might have to kill the tentacles. 400 HP. I mean, unless the tentacles protect the Squid King, it seems reasonable to just go straight for the Squid King. Who knows, Sammy? Who knows about those older Fiesta shirts?
V-slash!
Very slash! 88 damage. Yeah, that wouldn't take too long to kill it at all. I should keep her attack. The tentacles might heal though, there is that possibility. I think we could just take it though. Ow! Oh, whoa! Ow, again! I'm gonna die! I'm gonna die! Uh-oh. This has to not be bad. I'm dead. Oh, not dead. I love this ability.
Come on, puppies! Let's go! Here we go!
Come on, very slash!
V-slash!
Very slash! I'll heal. Oh, there it is. Well, I wonder if it'll spam it or not. I mean, I can still just keep pushing it. Like I'm doing more than 100 damage a turn. Oh, it doesn't interrupt it. What? It was during its action phase. Damn. It didn't interrupt it even though it was during his action phase. Interesting. So boss can't be interrupted.